to do something.
Alright,
I'm ready for this one, bitch. Alright, guys, I gotta be honest with you guys. If there's one person that I love, it is Tim Tebow. Now, if you guys don't know who Tim Tebow is, ask Jesus. Tim Tebow is the starting quarterback for the Denver Broncos. He's 50% Christian, 50% quarterback, and 50% completion percentage. It's actually 47.3%, but who's counting? Tim Tebow is now 7-4 as a starting quarterback, with one of those losses coming to the Lions. Now, I don't see how that's such a big deal. I mean, Christians have a terrible record against Lions. I mean, even at 7-4, Tim Tebow is still pretty tough to beat, you know? And I figured out why. Because Tim Tebow is just like Jesus. Both have at least one loss, both have a major comeback, and analysts still aren't sure if either can throw. And speaking of people Tim Tebow has made a fool out of, Raiders linebacker Rolando McClain was arrested last month on gun charges. You mean a Raider broke the law? What? You guys know that show Pawn Stars? The one with the show in Las Vegas where the fat guys run it? How long before that gun ends up on that show? And what kind of expert would he bring in to look at it? Listen, I really like this piece. The problem is I don't know enough about it. Let me bring in a buddy of mine. He's an expert on athlete-related gun incidents. He handled the Plaxico Burress case. He knows all about this kind of stuff. Now here's my question. How does he know his experts are really experts? Does he have an expert on experts to make sure his experts are really experts? But what if his expert on experts isn't really an expert on experts? Does he have an expert on experts of experts to make sure his experts are really experts? But if that was the case, I mean, hypothetically, you could get in this infinite loop of experts on experts not really being experts of experts, being experts on experts of experts for the experts. But if that was the case, I mean, you'd think Rick himself would have enough expertise to know if his experts are really experts. When it comes to this kind of stuff, I'm not an expert. But if there's one thing I am an expert on, it's women. Or at least I like to think so. But there was a time when I wasn't. And that was about 2 years ago. I dated a Mormon girl. And this Mormon girl ended up dating another guy behind my back, which, considering I'm the man, I figured was my job. But that's not even the crazy part of our relationship. It turns out she wasn't actually even a Mormon. Turns out she was a whoreman. I mean, she wasn't such a bad person, you know. I mean, there's part of me that wishes I would have stayed with her. I mean, I never got to see the magic underwear. But I've grown up now, you know. I'm 17. Or if you're attractive and single, 18. But I'm 17, so I like porn, right? But I found something really interesting lately. 3D porn. I had one of these moments. It's like I can touch you! I mean, 3D porn kicks ass until you get a dick in your face. Then stuff's really then shit's really coming right at you. I mean, this 3D porn, this really got me thinking. Because you know that's what we call it these days, thinking. Tristan, you've been in the shower a really long time. What are you doing in there? Thinking. But really, this 3D porn, it really got me thinking. 3D porn plus a fleshlight could be the end of the world. Now, what I want you to do, you guys, is I want you to go home and I want you to think about that. That was a good joke, whatever. I learned something else recently, you guys. Did you know that a woman who goes after a younger boy is known as a cougar? But a man who goes after a younger boy is a nipping lion. Now, if you didn't get that joke is about Jerry Sandusky, who went to Penn State. He's a nipping lion. Get it now? Now, here's what happened with Jerry Sandusky. I'm going to kind of give you the chronology of it. I don't know if I said that word right, but I hope I did. What happened is he was accused of child molestation. Then, about a day after, he went on ESPN and did an interview in which he denied it all. But then again, so did Casey Anthony, OJ, and my ex-girlfriend who said she was a virgin. So that's that. Then what happened is a couple of weeks after that, he admitted to one child molestation. But if you've done them once, you've done them all, right? And then, a couple of weeks ago, they actually threw him in jail. And he posted a $250,000 bail. Now, here's what I don't understand, is why didn't he just stay in jail? I mean, he's still going to be part of Penn State, or State Penn, either way you look at it. I mean, and the roles might be reversed, but there's still going to be shower rape. But in the end, this child molestation thing, this child molestation stuff, it really got me thinking. I went there. Oh, yes, I did. Yeah, I got one. I don't know who it was, but I got one. This child molestation stuff, it really made me realize this would be no big deal in Thailand. Thanks, everybody. That's the time.